YouTube, how y'all doing? You got Stud Style Tarot back up in the building. And you know, sometimes I just be pressing record. It's no coordination, y'all, for real. It's no coordination. Sometimes I just press record. You getting what you get. This how we do it over here in Stud Style Tarot. This is me, y'all. Good day, good day. How y'all doing? Welcome to Stud Style Tarot. I'm back in the building. And as you can see, I cleared off my table. And I got two energies from the last read that's still on the table. We have the too late energy and the Three of Wands. And in all honesty, I was really trying to sit here and meditate on the situation. But then, you know, I was led to go do some other shit. But when I was sitting here looking at these two cards, I said, somebody still trying, huh? Still trying to send you some energy? Because I was really trying to get all of the meaning from that Three of Wands energy. Like somebody's still waiting, right? Like maybe they've been setting intentions, sending intentions, right? Because this Three of Wands is somebody who's waiting on their ships. They waiting on their ships. They done put some energy out there. And they just waiting. But this is somebody who's not making a move. They're just waiting. Because maybe they really know it is too late. Maybe they finally coming to terms with the notion that you really aren't coming back. Because this is what somebody wants you to do. They want you to come back to them. They don't want to make the move. Collective. They want you, but they don't want to make the move. Collective, let me say my prayer. Angels of the holy white light, my ancestors and guides, thank you so much for your covering and your protection as I channel these messages for the collective. Anybody known or unknown spirit sending any negative energy my way, return it back to the sender spirit and bind it to him 1,000-fold. So mote it be. In the Most High God's name, we pray. Ashe, Ashe. Y'all, I know y'all heard it. I had a lot going on in the background. You know, somehow, you know, I'm looking for the torch and picked up the wrong one. And shit's falling. And I'm like, is that what's happening for somebody? You know, they trying to get something and getting the wrong, you know, results, and stuff is falling apart, but they still now looking over your way. Like as their life is falling apart, they like, man, I really need the collective right now. When they gonna come back, man? When are they gonna call me? I did this. I called them from the fake number. Hey, cause wait a minute. You know how sometimes I don't know how old school y'all really are, but y'all remember back in the day when somebody would call you. I think it was before we had like, I mean, I don't want to say it was before caller ID. I think it was around the time when caller ID just first, came on the scene, and you seen somebody number come up on the caller ID, so you called it back. If it was a number that you didn't know, or I mean, hey, I don't know, but I kind of feel like that was a mindset, an outdated one, of course, but a mindset, when people were first introduced to the caller ID, like it was like, oh, I don't know who that is. Let me see who called me. So you call it back. But ain't nobody doing that no more. What's happening is you don't know the number. Oh well, and that's probably what this person was thinking. Maybe you would see the number and call it back. But it really is too late. They waited too long to make this move that they really didn't want to make, which is to approach you now. Because this whole time, they have been sitting here waiting on you, collective. Right now, I don't know what happened to my spirit radio. Let me just see if it's on. Yep, there we go. Somebody says in their mind, you'll always be their girl, their guy. Even though it's too late, collective. Even though it's too late, they said they don't give a damn. You'll always be with them. And you see, when I split the deck, collective, we have that you're moving on, that you're letting go, that you over here loving you. You free. You see that fish right there, y'all? That got out of this situationship. You said, I'm not doing it in order to be with me. You're going to have to get rid of that third party. And see, this is somebody who, I don't know why Spirit is trying to tell me to take that card right there that flipped the way it did. It was actually two. And I already seen it, Spirit. Let me see what the bottom one is. Wow. That part. Yeah, I already seen it. This person in this Three of Wands energy, they might be in a love-hate situation with someone else. And that was the two of them in that fishbowl. Them and the person they could be married to. Or they have an attachment to. This person attached to a dark energy. But they said in their mind, you'll always be their girl, collective. Wow. And they want you. That was the song that was playing. They want you. Remember song number 1? And I think, what was she saying when I walked in? I do. Hey, y'all know my saying, rewind the tape. We already just got started. But I said something about this person wanting you. And the part that I entered in the building was, she was like, I do. That's what was playing. Because they still always feel like you're their girl. You're their guy. They're just in an unhappy situation with somebody. they're not able to get out of the fishbowl. They can't. I mean, to me, y'all know how you get out of situations like that. You got to get a divorce. You know, you got to physically remove yourself. But what's happening is I think you're physically removing yourself, collective, from this person. They need to physically remove themselves from this person that they're attached to. And they can't, which is why they're depressed. Collective, I think I should get some more info. Let's get some more info. There it is. Wow. Now, I don't know how to take it. It looks like it's in the reverse. But we have karma. Yup. Karma in the reverse, y'all. Somebody wants to get out of this karma that they're in. Woo! But we got STD. Wow. Spiritually transmitted demon. It keeps coming out. You know, and that's why you got to really be careful who you lay with, who you have children with, who you really start families with. I mean, how long are you really giving yourself to get to know somebody before you bear seeds? Or is it a scenario where, oops, you didn't plan that one, and that's how you wind up getting stuck to somebody who you may not have even realized at the time was a dark energy? Because, hey, we all aren't awakened. You know, we all don't necessarily identify people as being karmic when we meet them. You know, you might be like, ooh, I got me a bad boy. Ooh, I got me a bad girl. Or y'all know, little street nigga, little street bitch. You know, like, I mean, however y'all be thinking out here, you know, I don't know. But, you know, it be that outdated thinking. And that was something I definitely spoke on as well in the beginning of this video. You know, the way we think. You know, this is somebody who probably feel like they don't want to leave this person because they got kids, even though they don't like them, even though they may not love them for real. You know, they might hate them. But see, the song that's playing right now is For You by Kenny Lattimore. And y'all know he be talking about For You I Will. Or it's For You. Hold on, let's see if they give us some lyrics. I'm just curious. Yes, they did. It says, for you I'd give a lifetime of stability. Anything you want of me. Nothing is impossible. For you there are no words or ways to show my love, or all the thoughts I'm thinking of. 'Cause this life is no good alone. Since we've become one, I made a change. Everything I do now makes sense. All roads end. All I do is for you. Y'all. They said they don't want this karma no more. They said that they don't want this. They don't want this. Ooh, look, why couldn't I pick it up? Somebody not able to pick themselves up, y'all, from this depression that they in. I don't know. But this is somebody who had a spiritually transmitted demon, and possibly still does. Collective. Wow. And see, wait a minute, massive regrets. You see how Spirit showed me the little drinking at the top? Somebody over here drinking, y'all. They got massive regrets. By Your Side is playing right now on Spirit Radio. Somebody wish they could be by your side. Wow. Spirit didn't hesitate. We got this one first. And Spirit's telling me to take this one. Shoot, I almost could take this one too. All right, Spirit. Hey, you gonna probably make me take the bottom of the deck too. Wow. Yup. Because now in order to make it right. Okay. So we got the karma in the reverse. Right? And then we have Psycho X. Obsessed and won't let go. Y'all see it. They got an ex that ain't letting them go. One more, y'all. Woo! Somebody who could be on the DL, y'all. Damn. Somebody who could be on the DL. Oh my God. And then we got the fucked up over you. With STD at the bottom. Boy, these cards be telling the story, don't they? Because it looks like this person who don't want to let go of them, that they have a love-hate relationship with, they could be in the closet on the DL. Bisexual. Unsure of their sexuality. Hey, this could be the reason why someone's fucked up over you. Because wait a minute, hold on. Y'all know what I just heard? They could have both been bisexual. Somebody who thought they could keep you in the closet. Keep you on the DL. Which is the reason why you are moving on. Letting go and loving you. Because you know who you are. What you want. What you deserve. And what you deserve is to have someone who's committed to you. This is somebody who could have been committed to someone else because of children. But this is somebody who was in a love-hate relationship with somebody, which was someone who was a devil energy. Somebody who was dark, just like they may have portrayed themselves to be towards you. Which is the reason why you leaving them waiting, collective. They over here trying to do everything in their power from behind the scenes because they said in their mind, you'll always be their girl. You'll always be their guy. Even though they may have been attached to a psycho, crazy ex, who's obsessed and won't let go of them. Collective, we gonna have to clarify. Oh my goodness. Right now on Spirit Radio, we have and on. Now, I be trying to break this one down for, my folks over on Bigo. And on. This is somebody who might still be possibly in a karmic cycle that they can't get out of. because this person said they not letting go of this person. But see, with that By Your Side song that came on before the and on, this could be somebody who's fucked up about not being able to be by your side because they're stuck with a psycho. Y'all, I'm just channeling, but we about to clarify that love-hate energy. Spirit, clarify the love-hate, please and thank you. The love-hate, Spirit. It looked like something was trying to flip over, y'all. But I there we go. It did it. Third party energy. Didn't I tell y'all? They got somebody that they in a love-hate connection with. Them two fish in the bowl. Is them with this person. And I told y'all, it's because they had kids. They're married. You see the Hierophant energy at the bottom of the deck? This is somebody who's in a union, a marriage to someone else. Clarify the love-hate, Spirit. One more card, please. And thank you. We're going to try to do 2 cards per card on the table, y'all. We need one more for the love-hate. Uh-oh, I feel a couple more, y'all. You see that? I asked for one. This is Spirit giving us the tea, y'all, on what's really going on in that third-party situation. You see that? Dang. Bottom card, y'all. Moon energy. Somebody still trying to hide a third party. Woo! After the cycle has been closed, y'all. You see that? The World card. Knight of Wands. Page of Wands. High Priestess. I just heard, I kind of heard that this person was being hidden from you, is that they could be closing out a cycle with this third party and now coming in towards you in this player energy because they want a fresh start in this Page of Wands. They want a fresh start with this High Priestess. Is that what's going on, Spirit? Bottom of the deck. Victory and success energy. Somebody who wants your attention. This is all they are thinking about, collective. In this Six of Wands is wanting to get your attention because we see they fucked up over you. But I think Spirit is trying to let us know that somebody's closing out a cycle, which could be the reason why the karma came out in the reverse. Somebody probably realized that they were on that karmic wheel with a third party. Ooh. Because we have been talking about epiphanies, right? In tarot, people having realizations. You know, people realizing that they could have been with a karmic the whole damn time. And you were their blessing coming in because, see, They were already not happy with that third party, and they both could have been cheating. You know, this person could have had somebody on the side, and that could have been you on the side, not knowing that, hey, wow, look at Spirit confirming. That could have been you on the side for them. But like I said, this is somebody who could have just found out that their person was also on the DL, but not trying to let them go, which is why there's a love-hate connection. Woo! You know what? I can keep it one in one, Spirit, if that's how you want to do it. But that was the story, y'all. What you don't know behind the scenes is somebody is trying to close out a cycle. Somebody's depressed about a Queen of Wands. That's you. Divine Feminine. All day long, right? That's the truth. That is the truth. Somebody is realizing that you were the Divine Feminine the whole damn time. Woo, 9 of Wands. Thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. Somebody is realizing that you were the Divine Feminine the whole damn time. But look at how we have the 9 of Wands. The wounded warrior. Somebody who said, even though they done been through a whole lot of shit with this psycho ex, they are not giving up on you, collective. Because remember, in their mind, you still that girl. But the question for me is, do they still have this demon? Because even though they getting away from somebody, you know how you got people that try to get over people by getting under people? This is kind of what this is giving. Somebody going through a closing out of a cycle with a third party and thinking that they could come get under you and holding all these wands. You know, all this drama. But still, here they go, trying to be resilient, right? Still coming in to fight for this. They said they not giving up. Wow. 2 of Swords. At the bottom of the deck. Somebody who could be trying to make a decision. Ooh, spiritual burp when I said that. You know, but not able to really see how they can get out of this current situation right now with you. Like, because they could be stalemated, right? like you could have decided to not allow this person access into your life anymore. Because remember, you the one who is moving on. Letting go and loving on yourself in this divine feminine energy. So, you know, they could be kind of stalemated right now. They don't see how they can get back to you. Because remember, they were in that 3 of Wands. Standing there waiting, standing there waiting, standing there waiting. And they like, damn, now I can't even see how I can even get back in, because this is final. Is the way this is looking. Because you done put this person to rest. You done stalemated them, collective. One more card, Spirit. That kind of looks like two. Okay, I'll take that one. Yup. Thank you. Knight of Wands. Player. Somebody who got all this passion for you. Said they want to come put in some work now on this connection. Eight of Pentacles. Now they want to come put in some work. But collective, that one wand, if we add it to that wand, makes 10 wands. This is somebody who got a lot of burdens on their back. They, remember, look, they're wounded. They're this wounded warrior that said they don't want to give up on this. And they want to come in one more time with some passion, which, remember, we seen that with that Page of Wands. You know, usually the Page of Wands is somebody who's trying to come in being flirtatious. Coming in with some good news. But y'all see how I told y'all, you know, they want a new start. They want a fresh start. And they going to come in now being all passionate towards you so that they can get out of maybe their karma. Maybe hoping that you'll help relieve them of some of this baggage that they've brought on to themselves. Saying now they ready to come put in some work on this connection. But the flip side of the coin is you done stalemated this person and you done raised your standards in this Eight of Pentacles. You said you want more than a knight energy in your life. You're a divine feminine. You said you want a king. You deserve a king in your life. And that could be what's coming in for you right there, y'all. That King of Pentacles. That could be what's coming in for y'all while they trying to come in as this Knight of Wands. I can't, Spirit. Oh, there we go. Oh, and Spirit just showed me another card that was flipped over. Wow. Okay, Spirit. Look, there they go. There they go in that Three of Wands. Look at all this wand energy. Look at all this wand energy. And look, all of this is coming out for this psycho energy, huh? I mean, this is what I was trying to clarify. Wow. Spirit almost told me to take the Four of Cups because this is somebody who could be still with the third party or dealing with this third party, because remember, this is somebody who don't want to let go. You know, this person could be psycho about you now, but dealing with a psycho. Take it how it resonates. They could still have a psycho on their heels right now, which is why you're leaving them waiting. You see that Two of Swords came back out? But we got the Six of Pentacles at the bottom. Somebody who said now they want equal reciprocity with you. Or this could be just somebody who just now wants you to give to them. Because remember, we saw that Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This person who just wants your attention. They said they just want your attention. They not really coming in with a commitment. They coming in as this knight. In their mind, you'll always be their girl. Or guy. Take it how it resonates. But they said for you they will. For you, they willing to make the change? I don't know, collective, because right now we have You Will Rise playing on Spirit Radio. And I mean, it almost sounds like a projection, right? We got some lyrics, y'all. Yes. Let's see what the lyrics say. It says, I got a story that must be heard about a little girl who wished she was a bird. She was unhappy living in her ghetto cage, but it gave her hope when her sweet grandma would say, baby, you will rise, rise. Limit is the skies, the skies. Don't let nobody fill your head with their lies. Nobody fill your head with lies. Baby, you will rise, rise. Never compromise, compromise. Milk and honey is waiting for you on the other side. Waiting for you on the other side. I think this is somebody who feels like they can grow with you. Now, this is somebody who feels like they could be a better version of themselves with you now, but you just might be denying this person in this Four of Cups and leaving them hanging in that Three of Wands. Four of Cups energy could be you bored and discontent with them now and not wanting their offer in this Four of Cups energy, because Spirit told me to keep that Four of Cups for the psycho. And this now is Spirit telling us, you leaving them hanging because you know you got a Four of Wands coming in. Wow. You leaving this person hanging. You don't want their cup. You're not happy with them anymore. You're bored and discontent. And now this person talking about they want to come give and have equal reciprocity with you. But Spirit said they're being stalemated. And they're going to be left waiting in this Three of Wands. Because you have a Four of Wands coming in, collective. Yeah. You got a Four of Wands coming in. We clarifying this bisexual energy. Oop, I see it. How did that happen, y'all? I swear. Here we go. Strength energy. But I think I thought I saw something else, y'all. I think Spirit is trying to tell you to stand in your power. Stay strong. Tame the beast. Because, yeah, I think this person still has that spiritually transmitted demon, collective. I mean, the STD is at the bottom of the deck. They still have it. They haven't put no work in on that demon. They're just trying to get under to get over, y'all. Ooh, I might have to make that the title. They just trying to get under so they can get over somebody. But we do see them closing out a cycle, right? Or that could have been you. Closing out the cycle. Because remember we said moon energy. But maybe what they don't know is that you closed out this cycle. Ooh, there it is. Which is why we saw Knight of Wands, Page of Wands, High Priestess. You know, what's being hidden is that you could have been closing out the cycle. But I think sometimes with twin flames, you mirroring, as you're closing something out, so are they. And as you can see, we have Magician energy that landed on the Strength card. And see, now I'm trying to clarify the fucked up over you card. We have, wow, cannot make this shit up. There's a King of Swords that's trying to manifest you because they're fucked up over you. And remember, we seen them in the Three of Wands energy. They still trying to send their intentions. They're still waiting for a response. You just might not be responding. Because I don't know, rewind the tape. Wasn't I talking about somebody hitting you up from bogus numbers? And it led me to the caller ID story. You know, somebody hoping that you'll answer or call back the number. Collective, with this Four of Swords coming up at the bottom of the deck, I think this is Spirit letting us know that you put this to rest. You put this devil energy to rest. And you are healing in this Four of Swords. You're healing and not looking back, collective, in this Four of Swords, because you do know the truth. Five of Wands. Somebody who still coming in with chaos and conflict. That's all they coming in with, collective, is chaos and conflict. They still got that demon on them. But they are in massive regret. Which is why they over here trying to manifest their ass off in this Magician energy. Because again, this is somebody who didn't want to make the move. They didn't want to come in towards you. They wanted you to come in, fix this situation, fix them. Hey, you know, but you're standing in your power in this Strength energy. Collective, I'm going to roll the dice and I'm going to close out. Ooh, we got a dice that fell in my lap, y'all. And it is the Virgo energy in the reverse. Virgo energy in the reverse. We have, wow, we have Uranus energy. And it landed on the Strength card. And we have the 12 energy in the reverse. Y'all know the 12 is the Hangman. But it's in the reverse. Now with this Virgo in the reverse energy landed in my lap. Ooh, spiritual burp, y'all, excuse me. It's giving me the energy of somebody who's still really not listening to the divine. It's also giving me the energy of somebody who still isn't really single. And in this Knight of Wands energy coming out for me, you know, it's giving the energy of somebody who still might have other options, other people around them that they don't want to let go of if they're in this Knight of Wands energy. So Virgo in the reverse, somebody not listening to the divine, because you are a star seed, a star energy. Uranus is the sign that represents Aquarius, which Aquarius energy is the star card in tarot. The star is standing in their power. But what's happening is this wounded warrior now knows what they want. With this hangman in the reverse, this is somebody who wants to be unstuck. Hangman in the reverse, they trying to get out of being stuck, but now knowing what they want, which is you. I don't know, collective, because how do they know what they want if they're coming in as a player? So the hangman is somebody who possibly needs to make a sacrifice, right? So maybe that hangman in the reverse is somebody who's not making a sacrifice. They don't want to sacrifice their options, but still feeling like they want you. That's what it's given, collective. Wow. You already know that you've been released from this contract with a karmic. It just keeps coming through, collective, that you got a devil energy. That right now, song playing on Spirit Radio is I Need Love. You have a devil energy that says they need love, collective. And look at them trying to communicate with you through telepathic communication. Sometimes, you know, music is used as telepathic communication. But even Spirit is showing us right here, this is somebody who still lives a toxic lifestyle. And wait a minute, one more, y'all, one more, fifth card. They are a clown. This is somebody who likes to party, likes to do drugs, makes bad choices. They drink. They're an enabler. They're promiscuous. And just unhealthy for you, collective. Okay? They live a toxic lifestyle. And I'm telling you, I even called that out early on in the reading where I said, the question is, do they still have that demon on them? And the answer is yes, they do, collective, which is why you done put them to rest. 4 swords. All right, y'all, I'm going to leave it there. Much love and light. And if you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Please and thank you. Until the next time, y'all. Star seeds, stand up. Stud stars, y'all know who you are. You guys are star seeds in that star energy. Stand in your power. Till the next time. Namaste.